Hi guys, welcome back to Keeping It Real Estate with your hosts Justin and Brandy from Team Grande at Remax Escarpment. On today's episode, is the market crashing?
This is the topic on everybody's mind. I know the interest rates have gone up. We're seeing some shifts in the market. I don't know if the average buyer's seeing it right now, but one of the things we've noticed that's been happening this week is offers aren't coming in droves like they were just a week, 2 weeks ago. Like we're seeing now on listings, we're seeing a lot less offers come in. Some of them we're not even seeing any offers come in. And then when the offers are coming in, the price is a lot lower than seller expectations.
Yeah, and we are on a quick turnover team, so we're seeing these changes happen even by the day. Yeah,
like we had one girl on our team got called twice yesterday from houses that she'd shown, and they said to her, like, hey, you know, it's offer day, we don't have any offers, like, your client's interested, please bring us something. So, I mean, we're starting to see that shift. Why we're seeing it, I don't know. I think this happens last time there was that price or the interest rate change. People kind of got worried about, or they didn't get worried, they just wanted to sit and see, like, okay, what's going to happen? Is the market going to dip? Is something going to change? So they kind of get hesitant and less buyers are looking. I think it's a combination of that, and then also maybe buyer fatigue and the prices just being so high that people are like, you know what, I'm just throwing in the towel. Like, I don't want to compete anymore.
Yeah, if you listen to our last episode with Conrad, the owner of Remax Escarpment, he talked about we're at these buyer ceilings, and especially in those bigger neighborhoods, your Ancaster, your Grimsby, your Dundas, people just don't want to pay that much more for houses anymore. I couldn't even imagine over a month ago houses sitting or not having offers when they were having 20, 30 offers on the table.
I know, and now you get some that are getting no offers, right? And I mean that, you even had an example like that you used this morning to help your clients get a deal done.
Yay. I get so excited. I'm just saying it's my favorite part, just letting your clients know that you won something. And it,
but the way that Brandy maneuvered it is basically,
I had to put in a bully offer last night, and the offer date is a week from now. And I said to my clients, I'm like, look, let's not take the risk. They're taking preemptives, which means if you have a strong enough offer, just throw one in and they'll look at it. And last night I put the irrevocable, meaning they have until midnight to look at it. And she said no to me. And I was like, okay, good luck then. So then she called me this morning. It was about 8 o'clock. And she said, you know what? They definitely didn't sleep last night. That's what I'm assuming. I'll look at your offer again, and we just got it. So
sleep's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
If people feel like they lost out on something, I know I've seen it where people won't sleep all night and they'll stress about it. Should I have taken the offer? Should I not have? And then they wake up, and then it happens with buyers too. Even buyers will think, you know, should I have made the offer? Should I not have? So it goes both ways, but this case it worked out, so that's amazing.
Yeah. It wouldn't. I don't think it would have worked out 2 weeks ago.
No. 2 weeks ago they would have waited, and who knows what would have happened, right?
Yeah.
But we're seeing that change right now, and partially too is we have a ton of new listings that came up. Like, what was it? 303 listings and 178 sold. Whereas 2 weeks ago we were seeing just as many solds as new listings, if not more solds.
Yeah.
So because now we have twice as many listings as solds, that flood of inventory is giving buyers options so they can pick. Like, they might not want to compete on one, they'll go to another one, right? And I mean, I think that just creates a lot of opportunity. And part of the reason I think there is so many listings is the public, from what I see, like the general public, you're sometimes a little bit behind the curve. Like, things were going nuts in January, February, and everybody's hearing, okay, they're going crazy, I'm going to get my house ready, get it ready, put it up in the spring. But you've waited, and now you've missed sort of the boat. You're listing with everybody else that waited.
People think we're annoying because we're out there and we're telling everyone that we have on our sellers list, you should list now, and we're hounding people. And then what happens? Everyone lists at the same time, and there's your opportunity.
Like, you could have listed, sold for a bundle, and then in like a month could have bought like a good deal,
100%.
Right? So it's all about
your close.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all about that, and I mean, I just hope the same thing doesn't happen now that things are shifting and people think, okay, now's the time to buy, because let's be honest, there's going to be a discount on real estate.
Yeah,
it's going on sale right now, and people, I hope that they buy instead of waiting of like, oh, I'm going to wait till it goes lower and lower and lower, and then you miss the mark again. because this trend happened back in 2018 when they raised the interest rate, they introduced the foreign buyers. I know I keep talking about this, but it's because it's very similar to what happened.
Absolutely.
Where nothing really happened, price didn't go down, they just kind of stabilized. And
it's more so the psychological effect of it happening that people freak out. You said on your personal mortgage, it was what? It's $40?
It was like $40-$50 a month.
Yeah.
Was the change.
And they changed it 0.25%. Now this might happen with the more phases that they increase them, but not yet.
Yeah, and I mean, it might be a time to consider locking in too, but I don't know, my mortgage broker just recommended I still stay variable because the variable rates are still so low. So that was
so low.
Davis Carroll, who we had on
there you go.
a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do think right now coming up, there is going to be a good window if you're looking to buy. Now is the time. Like, I would be getting ready to purchase in the next couple months because you're going to face less competition and you're going to have more options. Like, everybody rushes. I think I saw it on Instagram. I thought it was a good comparison. Was everybody rushes when there's like a 10-15% off sale at the mall, like some clothing store, and you're like, oh, Lululemon, 15% off. Boom, I'm there. Real estate goes on sale, and everybody just kind of sits on their hands. And I don't get it. Like, why you should rush and do it. In fact, like, I'm getting cash ready myself to purchase in the next couple months. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity. I want to buy at least one more house in the next couple months because I think that we're going to see some people sitting around. And part of that is some people did purchase homes in January and February that now need to sell their homes in order to close on the new one. So those people are going to be in a position that they may just have to take whatever offer comes in because they have to sell it because they can't carry both, right?
Yeah, there's all those fatigue buyers too that are saying the market's going to crash and they're holding off. I don't think this is a reason to wait. There's too many contingencies on the banks, and I don't know, there's nothing out there to indicate that they're going to crash. So, I
mean, you never know that like things could obviously slow down. The average price point is so high, but I mean, we're talking in Hamilton, 1.3 million for a detached home price. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But like I said,
the difference
even if
of
it
the
goes
increase
down,
from last year.
Yeah, like we've already gone up 16% this year.
Exactly.
So even if the prices go down 10%, you're still up 6%.
Yeah.
Like that's still good, right? So if anything, we're lucky to like stabilize, right? And so I mean, I personally don't think that at this point it's the interest rate actually affecting the market. I think it's the talk around the interest rate
100%.
that's affecting the market. Like you said, it's more of a psychological thing, right? So, yeah, I think that's one of the main reasons. And I don't know. It's, I guess there's a trend that happens that I think could happen again. Like it's kind of cyclical. Like what I kind of predict happening is I think that we're going to start to see a lot of cancellations on the market because a lot of the reasons that even these listings have come up on the market, and we hear it from our sellers too, is they're coming up on the market because if they can get a certain price, they'll sell.
Yeah.
But now we're into that situation where you might not get that certain price. And we've seen some that were listed, receive no offers. I think there was 29 just yesterday. 29 homes didn't sell and then increase their prices, some to the amount of like relisted for 300, 400K higher.
Yeah. So I also think we're going to see that shift. Maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of see it happening that we're going to see the shift from that list low, sell high, and more of towards list for what it's valued at. Yeah.
I think so too. And that might be the strategy to go because you can't rely on it anymore of this competition. It's just now so strategy changes. Yeah. Now we shift with it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. And like you want to be able to move with the times. So.
Exactly. And so I think that, as the people that listed that aren't getting what they wanted, they're going to end up canceling their houses, pulling their home off the market. That's going to result in a little bit of low inventory because it's also going to be people are going to be hesitant to list because they're going to think that they're not going to get the price they want. So we're not only losing the people that currently are selling because they want to get a certain price, we're going to lose the people that are even thinking about selling because they think, okay, well, things are softening. Maybe now's not the time to sell.
Yeah.
So that'll bring the inventory down again. Buyers that were on the sidelines, I think, are going to jump back in.
Yeah.
And we're going to start to see again a lot of buyers for less listings, and I can actually see things rolling again because, like I said, 2018, this happened. Took about 6 months.
Because
and then,
how many sellers did you get before and within the past year saying, holy shit, I'm going to list because I can get what for my house?
Yeah, there was a lot of them. A lot of people cashed out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you timed it well, that was great. And that's why we were pushing people January, February, like, guys, now's the time. There's no inventory. You should do it. But, I mean, you know, the rate's gone up and now we just adapt to it. So things change like that. But I do think things will stabilize. I don't really see a drop. I'm not too concerned about that. Right.
Yeah. I think that's it.
That's it. Touch on what we wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
I know it's these times, it's hard to always predict what's going to happen. I think the biggest thing to realize is that opportunities will be coming if you're a purchaser. If you're a seller, I wouldn't necessarily let it discourage you because at the end of the day, if you sell high, you're going to buy high. If you sell low, you're going to buy low. As long as you generally do it within like a quick time period of each other. So I think no matter what you're doing, like you just got to deal with whatever you're in, but this might be a good time to purchase to get a good deal on something.
I think this is this really affects the entry level buyer.
Yeah, that'll be good for them hopefully, and get back in because I don't know. Right now it's starting to look like a press on condos.
Yeah.
Average price of condos is 606. So
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, like last night, I'm shocked we got a bully offer. So it's happening.
Yeah, people are getting worried that they're not going to get offers on offer day.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us again this week. You know, we have lots of big things, lots of big changes, I guess we'll announce that are going to be coming in the next couple of weeks. So we're very excited to launch them. Some new concepts. We're going to also get a little bit out of real estate and do some other cool things with the podcast. So we're super excited for that. So be sure you don't miss it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We love your feedback. Any support, like any questions you guys have, please send them in. The support's been amazing. I think we got, over 100 downloads on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So that's super cool, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in every week. We love it, and we look forward to talking to you again next week.
See you later.